All right, folks, good morning.
All right, folks, good morning.
All right, let's get started. Uh, Sorry, give me 1 second. Just gotta switch my audio here. All right, so for today, sorry, I had my computer crash just before the broadcast, so I had to restart it. But for today, Wednesday, July 24th, we have the following. First up, at 8:30 a.m., we had goods trade balance, which came out better than expected. We had preliminary wholesale inventories, which also came in better than expected. At 9:45 a.m., we're going to have flash manufacturing PMI and flash services PMI, both very important reports, so we can expect some significant market volatility as a result of those numbers. At 10 a.m., we'll have new home sales, which is a significant report. So we should also expect some volatility off of that. And after that point, the next major announcements will come out for the stock market at least at 4:05 p.m. So after market close. So basically at 9:45, 15 minutes after the open, and through 10 o'clock, we'll have significant reports. Now, as it stands right now, markets are sharply lower. Okay, we gapped lower overnight, and that's after yesterday's neutral trading. So we're looking at, well, at least a bearish open. We'll see if the markets continue to go down or not. Yesterday's action was very neutral for the QQQ. Taking a look at stocks which were moving yesterday, which were not many, wasn't really a fantastic trading day yesterday, but we did have a few stocks that did get our attention. One of them was ARM, ARM, which was able to reach past target number one to the upside of 168.45. It got very close to target number two to the upside, but topped out at 173.23, which was a very short distance from target number two. AVGO, Broadcom was bullish as well, able to pass target number one to the upside of 162.99 and peaked out at 165.33. Amazon, AMZN, was bullish. We could see this moving up from the YCTO at the start of the day. The stock was moving up sharply. We found it early. It passed target number one to the upside of 187.27, but fell short of target number two, went about two-thirds of the way there, topped out at 189, 189.39. Um, we have Tesla. Tesla was bearish. It only got down to target number one to the downside, 246.91. After hours, you can see it dropped sharply off of earnings, and currently is trading down to uh, looks like we're at 225 and change. So a pretty sharp decline for the stock after earnings. Obviously, they didn't come out as well as what was expected. And then next thing, also as of right now, the stock is down 8.6%. So we will add that to our pre-market radar since it's down over 6%. And of course, it's a NASDAQ stock, etc. All right, so Tesla, just might as well add it right now to that pre-market watch list. Just give me 1 second here as I was having some issues with my PC. All right, we're good to go now. So we'll add TSLA to that pre-market watch list for stocks since we already know it qualifies. All right, moving on. Um, Sorry, give me 1 second. Moving on, we also had Mara, which was bearish. Mara was able to reach target number one to the downside of 22.42, Then it sharply reversed all the way back up to the YCTO, yesterday's close, today's open, but then turned around, went back down, and bottomed out at the negative 10% down mark, which is, of course, where Reg SHO kicks in. That makes it harder for stocks to go down because short sellers cannot be active on the bid after that point. So it bottomed out right around negative 10% down and flattened out after that. All right, so as far as pre-market opportunities, I have a few. So let's take a look at them. I have several. First up is, sorry, not that one. First up is BBLG, which is presently up 84%, 12.8 million shares, over $1 per share. We'll add that to our pre-market watch list. We already added Tesla to the pre-market watch list. Next up, we have DRMA, which is presently, did I spell that wrong? Which is presently up 143%, 21.3 million shares, and it's at least $1 per share. So we'll go ahead and add DRMA to the pre-market watch list. Next up is NUZE, which is presently up 352% on 36 million shares. It's at least $1 per share. So we'll go ahead and add that to our pre-market watch list. I was curious to see if that was a reverse split that triggered that move, but no, it's not. All right, so anyway, we'll add NUZE to the pre-market radar as well. Next up, we have NVIDIA. Actually, never mind, forget NVIDIA. Next up, we have Tesla, which I already gave you. So currently, we have the following stocks. This is everything on my list. 4 stocks: Tesla, BBLG, DRMA, and NUZE. So if you folks see any other stocks meeting all 4 of our criteria, other than the ones already mentioned, of course, let me know in the chat. So we're looking for a NASDAQ listed stock. First of all, it needs to, in the current pre-market session, have met the following criteria: must have traded at least 1 million shares of pre-market volume, must be presently priced at least $1 per share, ideally higher, and we also need to see at least a 6% price change from where it was yesterday, positive or negative. All right, Jen mentions PIRS. Presently up 68%, roughly 1.3 million shares is at least $1 per share. So we will add PIRS. Next up, we see GRI, which is presently up 7%, 4.3 million shares, at least $1 per share. So GRI is added. NIVF. That's up 6.97%, but it's under $1 per share at the moment. So we won't add that to our pre-market watch list for NIVF since it doesn't have the price requirement. And next we have SERV, which is presently down 9.57% of 1.4 million shares, and it's at least $1 per share. So we will add that to the pre-market watch list as well. All right, so that's all the stocks that I see. We will have to wrap up either way. So please be sure to like the video. I see we have 10 likes, more than 10 people watching. Please make sure to hit the like button. It greatly helps us with the YouTube algorithm. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you get notifications about our videos. If anyone's watching this replay and you're not familiar with this video on the replay, I meant to say, if you're not familiar with our company, check out fundertrading.com, our website. There is a link in the description of this video. Other than that, for everyone who's part of the coaching program, I'll see you there in 24 minutes. And for everyone else, have a great trading session. I'll see you for tomorrow's pre-market pulse. Take care.